Hey guys, Eric King with another video review. Like I said last time, I'll be taking a look at a Kamen Rider this time. And we will be looking today at the Figurerise Standard Kamen Rider Den-O liner form. Pretty solid build. Definitely super recommend it. Before I get too much into the figure, I'm going to take a look at the box real quick. So I actually don't have the box anymore. I will put up the art right now. Going right into this is probably one of the nicer builds in the Figurerise Standard Kamen Rider line. This is definitely more bang for your buck than some of the other ones. Not only does this figure come with this form, but it also comes with his standard platform, which is like his base form, and we will get more into that later into the video. But it just has a more premium feel since, I don't know, I feel like him having a big armory design just makes it look more premium. Before we go too much into the detail, I like to point out the stickers real quick. These little silver fins up here on his eyes. There actually are silver stickers underneath the clear red right here. These two little golden spheres right there. The whole belt, I put all these stickers on. These are all stickers right there. These two red pieces back here, you can see a little bit of gold showing through. And I believe that is it in sticker form, but like I was saying earlier, this thing has incredible detail. Starting off, you guys can see here all this really nice sculpted in detail with the red. It would pop out more with a black wash. I just don't really care enough to do that. Pre-painted silver pieces of this like railroad going down the back. More of the pre-painted silver back here. Even the small little bits like the shoulders and back backpack thing. Same thing on the front. Really nice premium silver with that really clean sculpted head. Honestly, this really gorgeous premium silver, pre-painted silver all over the body. Apart from the black suit, everything is done really well. Same black sticker going on to the back. Super clean look. Everything is done really nicely. The treads on the bottom look really clean. This is just an overall premium looking figure. Before we get too much of the articulation stuff, let's take a look at his accessories. So Den-O comes with many accessories, and basically like every other figure, multiple hands. He does have two pairs of fist hands, done really nicely, straight black and white backhand pieces. These are different in that the ball joint is connected to the wrist. It's not like the other ones, which are different. He has a little effect hand in the form of a thumbs up, sculpted really well. I will show these off in a little bit. He does have two holding things hands for his weapons, which I'll show off in a little bit as well. And he does have a unique accessory hand. He has a train ticket holding hand with the Den liner pass. You know, see that right there? Just slips right in. And he's holding that really easy. I'll show you guys how to interchange these. Apart from these posing Ore Sanjo hands, I'll show you guys that in a little bit too, but these are the hands that are on here already. Really simple to do this. Just take the hand, pop it off, and put in the thumbs up. Really nice and easy, and you got yourself a thumbs up Kamen Rider Den-O. These do like to get a little bit loose after a while. You gotta like press them in. You move a little bit too much and it falls off, but you know, not too bad. Now going on to the weapon accessories. Den-O comes with this sword accessory. I believe it's the Den, you know what, I think it's the Den Gasher, I'm not sure. But it is this piece. It is flat black, you know, you just put these little stickers on there. This is what it looks like, and it does come with this extra piece and the actual red blade. This just slides onto this right here to make the sword. Pretty nice length and not too bad, just nothing in the way of paint. Clearly that all went to the really nice silver, but you know, it is what it is. You know, this is a model kit, you're supposed to paint it yourself, but it does look really cool, and it does fit into the hand really nicely. So it is pretty easy to get them in, but the thing is about these new hands, they do like to come apart right here. As you can see that, to put the accessory in, right? So they make it accessible by being removable. Anyways, I just like to pry it open just a tiny bit, put it in there like so. Takes a little bit of time. There you go. And then close it back up, and there you go. Now it is nice and tight in there. Does look pretty clean. Let's see how it looks on the figure. Now here we have Deno holding it, and it looks really, really nice. It's really nice and big. You know, it looks super proportional to the figure, and it looks like it does in the TV show, the live action TV show. I actually think it's the other way around, but it is kind of hard to flip the whole blade around on camera, but you know, it does look really cool. Apart from the sword, he also has another piece. It's a different blade extension with a clear version. I'm not really sure what this is supposed to peg into. I think it turns to a gun. I'm not really sure. We have the same clear effect piece. It is shorter, but I think this is for something to do with the stand that he comes with. And he does have a folded up version of these. I believe these are his switches to turn into different forms. We have this set and another set for his platform, which I'll show in a second. But yep, now I'll show off his other accessories, his special accessories. Lastly, Deno's other accessories are for his form when he doesn't have any of the colored, I believe they're called Imagine inside him. It's called his platform. They are his platform head. Platform, I think, is a play on, you know, like a train platform, because their whole motif is trains. Anyway, this is the platform for his head, just a basic, you know, normal. We got the head. We have an alternate chest piece that takes all that red stuff off. We have alternate shoulder bells, shoulder joints. We have an alternate front piece to take that off. And these two black pieces where his thighs are. And now I'll show you guys how to do that real quick. But before that, I'll show you the accessory, or his articulation now. So articulation with all this armor on is not too bad. Not too bad at all. The head can do a full 360. It is inhibited just a tiny bit by his chin, but other than that, super, super clean movement. Arms do go forward and back. They are hindered a little bit by the design of the armor. Not too bad. He can still do his poses. They can go out about that far. You know, pretty nice, you know, with the ball joint and the hinge they got up there. You can go out to that. We do got an upper bicep swivel, a double jointed elbow on both sides, and that ball joint on the arm or on the hand that can turn into a swivel. The torso's on a double ball joint and go backwards, forwards, a little bit inhibited by the red armor, side to side, and you can swivel a little bit all the way. Hips are the drop down SH figure arts type hips. Then go forward, back, not too much, but you don't really need that. Drop down, going even higher. Out, inhibited a little bit, but not too much. Get almost a full splits down there. We do have an upper thigh swivel. Double jointed knee, really, really nice and deep. Foot does a full 360, goes down, up, and a tiny bit of an ankle pivot. So that was the articulation with the sword form armor on. Now let's transform into his platform and show you guys what that's about. So what you're going to want to do first is pop the head off. Take the arms off real quick. Chest armor pops off up here. Front side and back. Like so. Whole thing comes off. Thighs. Like that. Lastly, these two pieces, the gashers, come out off the side of his belt. Now we are ready to transform into Deno platform. We can start off with the chest armor, starting off with this piece. Just clips on right there first, followed by this other piece right there. Now there's one more piece in the back, a little silver strip. Silver piece just like so. Now let's get to the head and the arms. Head pops in just like so. For the arms, you're going to want to replace the upper arm ball joint just like so. On this side, same thing to the other side. So that's how it's going to look. Same thing to the other side. You can see it's coming along quite nicely. Now for the thighs, we're going to take these flat black pieces, just put them on there. For the thighs, we're going to take these pieces and put them on like so. Got one, and you got two right here. Almost done. We do have his unused Den Gashers right here on the side. And lastly, same thing on the other side. And there you go. Den-O. So this is Den-O in his most basic form, the weakest form, the base form, known as platform, and that is what these are. These are actually his, like, he has 4, I think, a sword and axe, a gun and arrow, but those are like spirits. This is him though, just basic Den-O, naked basically. Nothing in the head, of course, you know, like no color, no armor bits, nothing. Pretty much same basic thing. These are, the sword is right there, I believe. Here is other forms. Same basic thing. Articulation is pretty much the same. Head does the same amount of movement. The arms are, of course, more articulate. Sorry, guys. They're way more articulated. They can go up a little bit higher, I think. One common problem with this figure for me is the hands like to pop off just a little bit too easy. But yeah, they can go up a little bit higher. And you can get a full 360 now. So nothing too big. Abs do move a little bit better forward and back. Get a little bit more 360 there. Hips, basically same thing. Nothing too different. But that is his base form. Let's get him back to his sword form and throw some size comparisons in. So here we are back. To jump right away into comparisons, here he is next to another Kamen Rider Decade of the same line. Figurerise standard. You can see they look super well together. Both anniversary seasons. And real quick before I move on, I actually did try to put the Neo Deca driver onto Kamen Rider Den-O. Sadly, I do not believe that adapter piece exists. I looked through the whole booklet for both of them, and the little sprue with multiple belt pieces could not find it. So I'm going to assume that it doesn't exist, referring to these extra belt pieces. They didn't fit on him, so I'm just gonna, I guess he can't become Decade. Anyway, that is a comparison. They look really clean together. Now let's move on to some other figures. There he is next to a Marvel Legends 6.5 inch scale figure Magneto. You can see just a tiny little bit smaller due to the helmet. There, Den-O is next to an SH Figure Arts 7 inch figure Thanos. You can see Thanos just dwarfs Den-O. Lastly, there he is next to my last review, the Lightning Collection in Space Phantom Ranger. Awesome scale, great figure. Check that review out. Now let's get into some final thoughts. So here I am at the end of the review. Real quick, some things I forgot to mention. He does come with another tiny little flight stand, and that is what this effect beam is for, the clear one. Put a picture up right now. And he does come with those standard flight bases, the one, the octagonal shape. Also a picture right now. Real quick, what do I got to say about this figure? I really do love the sculpting is insanely clean. The paint is done immaculately. It's really cool that they have pre-painted silver on there. The scale is really nice. What definitely brings it down to, for me, is the hands always pop off. Always pop off right there. You can even see it happening right there. And I can't turn him into Kamen Rider Decade. You know, that's the whole point of this Hasty Rider project is, you know, Decade's supposed to be all of them. So I don't know why I can't turn into this one. Anyway, guys, that was a review. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out my previous review of the Phantom Ranger. Let me know if you guys like these reviews. I am using a microphone with my headphones. Last time you guys saw that my audio was not working. So let me know what you guys think. Put some Magneto back there. Anyway, guys, that was a review. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.